Welcome back to a very, very cursed episode of
Makeup with Athena.
This idea came to me about 2 hours ago and I'm gonna do it. I saw on YouTube Shorts something very cursed and it was a hear me out. And when you see a hear me out, you have to at least hear them out. You don't have to agree, but you have to listen. And it was a thirst trap edit of an Enderman, and I was like, we're doing it right now. I'm going to turn myself into the Enderman with Riz, or the Riz Enderman. I don't know if this is just a really weird corner of my internet or if this has been making its rounds. I don't know what that says about me as a person or as the internet as a whole, but nonetheless, we're gonna do it and we're gonna do it right. I am pretty excited about this one because I have been playing Minecraft since like 2010, 2012, somewhere around there. I have been playing it since late elementary school, early middle school, and I have just always loved the game. I'm also going to be doing some streaming with Minecraft very soon because things are actually moving along and I'm getting set up. So right now, as per usual, I'm going in with primer, but we've got that on, and today, since we are going to be doing an Enderman, we're going to try to make everything a little bit more square. And I really should have a mirror while I'm doing this because I'm doing this in my phone camera screen. Just cut off the ends of the brows and make them just straight across. I also thought, do I want to do like a glam version of every mob in the game? And I think the answer is yes. I think I do. I think it would be very cool and very fun. But I also was looking at the type of, the type of colors that the Enderman has. And it is not just a purple, it's like kind of a glowing purple. So the Enderman has kind of like a glowing purple instead of just like a normal purple. And I do have this, which we are gonna go in with that purple and also the pink. And we are just going to like kind of start at the center of the eyes and work our way out. There we go. Beautiful. So we've kind of got like these like half moon looking things going on. So we've got our base pink on. Now we're gonna start bringing our purple, and as you can see, I'm going over the line, but we're gonna clean that up because we do want this to be blocky and regimented. I feel like this is just as cursed as my Onceler makeup tutorial that I did quite a few years ago. I deleted a lot of the shorts I made of that out of like secondhand embarrassment, but what I'm learning as I get older is I should not care about that at all. And you can see how that sharpened it up. We are gonna go in with some concealer. You can see that line right there. All right, so this looks insane right now, but it's gonna get there. There it is. That's actually the color I needed. I was looking for this palette yesterday. And we're just going to kind of gently outline everything on here. I feel like people make thirst traps of anything these days. Like, I could make up just a random character, and I feel like somebody would make like a thirst trap edit of it. I'm not saying you should, but I'm saying if you do, please tag me. But I also think there's an art to it. I feel like it says something about human nature that we as a society have decided to do this. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing, once again, but it is something. There we go, so we have blended. And we are going to make this so much darker. And definitely don't do this with paper towels like I am because it's going to hurt your face. and we're gonna do the concealer. And we're gonna go in with the bright concealer because this is gonna need quite a bit of it. And we're just gonna go around it. And if you guys, anyone who is around to remember the shorts that went with the once-ler thing, this is going to be so much worse. I have not gotten better as I've gotten older. I have gotten more cringe, which is good. So now we get to blend that out. And I will be going over some of this with eyeliner. But that is what we're working with so far. And we're actually going to just put on normal foundation. I know, boring. But it's gonna set the tone for this. You can't really see any of the Enderman's facial features until you're getting attacked. So I'm going to just have to, like, you know, make something up. And if you guys are wondering why my wall looks like this, it's because I decided to try to start painting it with, like, paint instead of, like, house paint. And then I decided to stop because I wanted to use real paint, like house paint. So, and that was over 6 months ago. So things are still getting done around here, albeit extremely slowly. Does it look like my eyes are square? I'm gonna have to look at the footage because I have no idea. So we're gonna blend into the neck. That is important. Blending your ears and neck are very important. Even if you don't think so, they are. But instead of our normal contour today, we are gonna be doing a dark black and purple contour. So I'm using the same black brush. And this might ruin the look, honestly. Now that they've made Happy Gas, I feel like they need to make Happy Enderman. Okay, yeah, I feel like this look got ruined now because it doesn't make any sense. I gotta keep going with it. I just do. We're building up that contour. We want it to look absolutely snatched. Because Endermen are skinny legends. I think we're gonna try to, like, okay, this is gonna make me look like I have a fade. But if the Enderman got a little taper fade. And we're actually gonna go in with some purple. Gonna make it a little bit squarer than it actually is. I'm just coloring in under the neck as well because we actually do want this to be sharper than normal. I thought I was going to do a pretty makeup look and now I'm sitting here with big giant square eyes. But we're gonna go for the pink. Oh my god, this is slay. This is absolutely slaying. And we're just gonna take this and because we do have plans for this afterwards. This really is a trust the process. Like, I look so bad. But we're gonna do the same thing with the mouth. And the mouth does not make sense right now, but it will. I promise, this will make sense. Okay, so we have all of the base colors in. We are actually going to do something a little different, and we're going to take white. We're going to just going to add it in. I usually do this with a concealer, but since we are going for more theatrics right now, we're gonna just put the white in there. I'm gonna do the chin. Because right now, it is way too orange. So this is the look so far. Very cool to me. Very cool. We are going to go in with eyeliner. And we're actually going to use eyeliner for lip liner right now. But first we're going to outline the squares. We are gonna do some square lips. We're gonna take this as lip liner. And we're just gonna fill them in. I really should at this point have a black lipstick, but I don't. So we're gonna do one line over the top. So you can see the lips are quite pixelated, and now we're gonna go in and do some pixels everywhere else. And now we're gonna do the lashes. Alright, so we have eyes, pretty much everything but the lashes is done at this point. And I like to put on mascara before I put on lashes. And before I put on mascara, I like to do primer. Actually, it's growing on me. This look is really growing on me. Alright. So about the hair, I think that this needs a slicked back look. I truly do. I think it needs to be like all the way slicked back, and for that we're gonna be putting a bunch of gel in it. Oh god, this is gonna be so disgusting. I hate putting gel in my hair because it is going to stay. That's kind of the whole point of the gel. But I have had my hair straightened for 2 days, and I'm gonna take advantage of that because there's no other time when I can get away with using less gel than when it's straightened. I don't know, the Enderman kind of have like that like runway look to them, I think. And that's what we're going for. I love how a few days ago in my live someone said, do black lipstick. Well, here it is. Here's the look with black lipstick. This is probably not what you were expecting. And this is fragrance-free gel, which took me about 2 months to find. It took me 2 months to find it. It's called Frag Free. Again, not sponsored, but it, like, if you go into any store and you look for hair gel, everything has a smell to it. Even if it says scent free, you still have to be like cautious because it could have fragrance. And if you have a fragrance allergy like me, you really don't want to be constantly having stuff that you're allergic to in your hair and on your face. All right, lashes time. I have nowhere to like wipe this off. For lashes, I brought 2 things. I brought magnetic lashes, and the brush for it is completely dried out. So I also brought normal lash glue, and we're gonna try to do normal lash glue on magnetic lashes. I have never done this before, but I feel like it'll work because the magnets aren't very many. And you're supposed to let the glue get a little bit tacky. I'm gonna need this mirror set up. I can't do this one. I can't do this directly in the camera mirror. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close my eye and lay it on top. And just kind of like pinch your normal lashes and the magnetic, or even just any fake lashes. Kind of pinch them to your real lashes. So that worked actually. You can see a little bit of a difference. These aren't huge lashes. You can see the side without, with. I think something more dramatic may have been more appropriate for this look simply because there's so much dark going on. But it's what I had on hand today, and that's what we're gonna use. All right, so we have both lashes on. The makeup look is done, and now I'm gonna go get dressed. I will see you there. So here's the final look. And don't worry, you can actually look because unlike a normal Enderman, I'm not going to attack you. I really like how this turned out. I like how all the pixels turned out. So I think if I had more time, I would actually be doing even more pixels and try to make it more colorful. But I am planning on doing a full series of this, which means you will be seeing so many beloved Minecraft characters come to life in a very fashionable way. I love how this looks. I love the purple, I love the outfit. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share. We are almost to 2,000, and when we get there, I have a very, very special trip in mind, and I cannot wait to take you guys with me. But in all seriousness, I'm glad I did this. It didn't turn out how I thought it would, but I'm still really happy with the results. So until next time, my friends, I love you so much, and I hope you have a day just as beautiful as you are. All right, bye.
Chicken jockey!